Mae'r Cymru wedi gwylltio a'n hysbryd sydd ar dan. Pob tafod wedi tewi ar arfain finio glan, ar arfain finio glan. I'r gad, dewch Cymru hen ac ifanc, dewch i'r gad. Yr ffedwy darfan siarad, pwyllgorau saff diri. Nid malu awyr mwyach, ond malu seins yn ni. Malu seins yn ni.
This mountain plateau is made up of two main mountains, Mynydd and Mynydd Betws. Mynydd Betws is known as also as Stryveland, means the land of strife. And the reason for this is that the Welsh were chased out of South Gower by the Normans, and they had to live on the margins. But like all people who live on the margins, they learn how to survive and do well, until the Normans in South Gower get jealous of this land and wanted it. The people of this area were defended by the princes of Gwynedd and the princes of the Highland. Welyn Fawr come down and taught the Normans a lesson, and they were on their knees begging a treaty. But unfortunately, when Iestyn Gruffydd was killed in 1282, the Normans had the signal to come and take this land away from the Welsh. A short explanation. This is the Four Lions Passage of Gwynedd. It is upside down because it means three things: death, surrender, or distress. I am using it upside down to signify the death of the House of Gwynedd, but also the flag of distress, because today, in 2012, Stryveland is in distress. They are building windmills on this beautiful land which the Welsh fought for. Now here's a history that most people don't know about, and they should know about. The English not only killed Llywelyn, but they stole our national treasures, one of which was the Croesnide. And I use this yellow cross, yellow and red, which are the colours of Gwynedd, the symbolic of the Croesnide, and the symbol of the Normans and the English stealing from us. They also stole, apart from our national treasures, our land. Mynydd Betws being part of that land, and it's called Stryveland. But there's a difference. When Llywelyn died in 1282, and the Normans took over and built and struggled from the south up here, they chased the Welsh off into the wilds of this Gethin and Ystwyth. But within a year, the Welsh were back, and they fought to repossess this land until they finally won in 1334, destroyed that castle, and chased the Normans back to South Gower. Now that is unique. It's an history we don't know about, and we don't know how often it is repeated, but it is repeated. Because we know about Llywelyn Bren fighting for Blaen y Morgannwg, we know about the Welsh of Harlech and region fighting for their region in 1345, same was done in Rutland, the same in Denby. The Welsh did not sit down. 1282 was not the end, it was the beginning of the people coming back. And of course they finally do come back with O England Dŵr. But the most important thing I want you all to remember is that between 1282 and 1334, the Welsh of this mountain didn't sit down and surrender, they came back. And they fought for this land, destroyed that castle and repossessed it. The irony is, a so-called family of Welsh descent, the Tudors, in the 16th century, handed this land back to the English aristocrats, the Beauforts, who now own that land over there, Mynydd and are going to also build more turbines on. We might have lost the battle, but never say surrender. We can still stop this. Windmill farms have been stopped before. It isn't the end. They've got to get turbines up here. And it's time we say the turbines shall not pass, and the more trouble we give them, the more money they lose in the stock exchange and shares. And you want other windmill companies. We're not going to have tete-a-tetes with politicians in Cardiff or London. We're going to fight on the own front. In every mountain of Wales where there's a wind farm, there will be a fight, and it will start here today, Dydd Dewi 2012, and again in June. I want hundreds, perhaps thousands of patriots to come up here in June and occupy this mountain and trespass on that land, which, remember, is common land, which Carmarthen Council used an English Act of Enclosure to seize and give to these people. So let's stand and fight. Never mind devolution, never mind Cardiff Bay and that wag assembly. It's a puppet parliament which give this land for a wind farm so England can have cheap energy. Blah, blah, bloody Plaid Cymru and all this nonsense that we want money for this. You won't get money for this and our resources, wind, water or wood, until you start fighting. So I'm saying now, no more masters of our land raping it. We've had slate masters, copper masters, iron masters, coal masters. It stops. We're not going to have windmill masters, renewables robber barons. Now are you ready? Because the flag of Gwynedd is down. But I'm going to pick it up because it's a signal of distress. And I want you up here in June by the thousand. Or you don't deserve to call yourself patriots. I'r God!
I'r God, i'r God. Dewch Cymru hen ac ifanc. Dewch i'r God, i'r God, i'r God. Dewch Cymru hen ac ifanc. Dewch i'r God, i'r God, i'r God. Dewch Cymru hen ac ifanc. Dewch i'r God, i'r God.